Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the rolling hills of France, there lived a beautiful and intelligent young woman named Belle. She was the daughter of a kind and eccentric inventor named Maurice, who was loved by all who knew him. Belle's mother had passed away when she was just a baby, and her father had raised her on his own, teaching her everything he knew and encouraging her to be independent and think for herself. Belle was a bit of an outcast in the village, as she was more interested in reading and learning than in the traditional pursuits of the other girls her age. She spent most of her days helping her father in his workshop, where he tinkered with gadgets and machinery, and reading books from the village library. The villagers would often whisper to each other about Belle's strange ways, but she didn't let their opinions bother her. She knew that she was different, and she was happy to be herself. One day, while out on a walk, Belle's father, Maurice, stumbled upon a grand and mysterious castle in the forest. He had never seen the castle before, and he was curious about who might live there. As he approached the entrance, a loud and menacing voice boomed from within, warning him to leave. But Maurice, being a brave and curious man, decided to venture inside anyway. As he explored the castle, Maurice came across a beautiful and enchanted rose, which seemed to be the source of the castle's magic. Suddenly, a fierce and terrifying beast appeared, and Maurice was taken prisoner. The beast, who was once a prince, had been cursed by an enchantress for his arrogance and lack of compassion. The curse had turned him into a monster, and the only way to break it was for him to find true love and be loved in return. Back in the village, Belle began to worry about her father, as he had not returned from his walk. She set out to search for him, and eventually she came to the castle where he was being held. When she found her father imprisoned in the castle, she offered to take his place, and the beast agreed. Belle's father was released, and Belle was left to face the beast alone. At first, Belle was terrified of the beast, but as she got to know him, she began to see beyond his physical appearance and discovered a kind and vulnerable soul. The beast, who had grown accustomed to being alone, was surprised by Belle's bravery and compassion, and he began to open up to her. As the days passed, Belle and the beast grew closer, and Belle learned to see the good in him. She taught him to read and write, and he showed her the beauty of the castle and its enchanted gardens. Despite their differences, they found common ground and became friends. But everyone was happy about Belle's new friendship with the beast. Gaston, a vain and selfish hunter from the village, had long been trying to win Belle's heart, but she had rejected him. When he learned that Belle was living in the castle with the beast, he became jealous and decided to gather a mob to attack the castle and kill the beast. As the mob approached the castle, Belle and the beast prepared to defend themselves. But just as the battle was about to begin, Belle realized that she had fallen in love with the beast. She confessed her love to him, and the curse was broken. The beast transformed back into a handsome prince, and he and Belle shared a romantic kiss. The villagers, who had been misled by Gaston, were amazed by the transformation and apologized for their mistake. Belle and the prince, whose name was Adam, were married in a grand ceremony, and they lived happily ever after. But the story doesn't end there. Belle's journey was not easy, and she faced many challenges along the way. She had to overcome her fears and doubts, and she had to learn to see beyond the surface level. She had to keep trying, even when things seemed impossible. And that's the moral of the story. Keep trying, even when things are difficult. Don't give up, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Belle's story teaches us that with courage, compassion, and determination, we can overcome any obstacle and find true happiness. Belle's story also reminds us that true beauty comes from within. The beast, who was once a prince, was cursed for his arrogance and lack of compassion. But when he met Belle, he learned to see the world in a different way, and he discovered the beauty of kindness and empathy. In the end, Belle's love and acceptance transformed the beast, and he became a handsome prince once again. But more importantly, he became a better person, with a heart full of love and compassion. And so, Belle and Adam lived happily ever after, surrounded by the beauty and magic of the enchanted castle. They ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom, and they were loved by all who knew them. Their story is a reminder that true love can conquer all, even the darkest of curses. And it teaches us that with courage, compassion, and determination, we can overcome any obstacle and find true happiness. Years went by, and Belle and Adam grew old together, but they never forgot the lessons they learned from their journey. They continued to rule the kingdom with kindness and wisdom, and they were loved by all who knew them. And even though they faced many challenges along the way, they always remembered the moral of their story. Keep trying, even when things are difficult. Don't give up, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Belle's story is a testament to the power of love and compassion. It reminds us that we all have the ability to transform and grow, and that we all deserve a chance to find true happiness. And so, the story of Belle and the Beast comes to an end, but its lessons and message will live on forever. It will continue to inspire and guide us, reminding us to always keep trying, even when things seem impossible.